Goodyear is one of the fastest growing cities in the valley, but just because it's growing fast, it doesn't mean that it's the right place for you. These are the 7 biggest complaints we have from a lot of people moving here that chose not to do their research first.
So on paper, it's 25 minutes from downtown Phoenix, but real life isn't on paper. If you live in Australia, you're looking at a 10 to 15 minute drive just to get to the 10, and that's before traffic. During rush hour, a 35-minute drive could become a 60 plus pretty easily. But if you work remote, no big deal. But if you're commuting, this adds up real quick.
Now, driving in Goodyear is a lifestyle. This isn't a walkable city by any means. Even your basics, Target, grocery stores, gas. Obviously, you need a car for gas, but they all require a vehicle. Now, Civic Square was a great step in the right direction, but Goodyear does still have a lot of growth to come, you guys. So if you're coming from a place where you had bicycles or motor scooters and you're able to hop and go from one place to the next, Goodyear is not it. It is not it. You do need a vehicle to be living out here. So that transition could be pretty jarring for you.
Now, because most homes here are newer, the price tag reflects that. Not just purchase price, but HOA, special assessments, and property taxes. People assume moving to the suburbs means cheaper until their monthly payment says otherwise. So we recommend always running a full monthly cost assessment before getting excited about that $475,000 list price.
Now, entertainment is very limited. Compared to places like Scottsdale or Gilbert or downtown Phoenix, maybe even Tempe, right? Goodyear is still up and coming, so the entertainment out here is pretty hard to come by sometimes. You have no rooftop bars, you don't have high-end fancy restaurants, there's no club scene at all, unless you consider Roman's Oasis or the Stillery for country dancing, maybe Waddell's, which is a little bit further away, but country dancing's pretty big out here. Overall, Goodyear's pretty quiet after 9 p.m. So it's a great place for just coming out, for relaxing, peace and quiet. So you guys can head out to Scottsdale, to Gilbert, to all of the fun areas and have your nightlife and then come back to Goodyear, which is a very big pro to be able to experience the nice, quiet nightlife that Goodyear has to offer. And if you're in places like a Stray Mountain Ranch, you do have that, they have the no light ordinance, so you do have a lot of access to the outdoors and the stars out here. And Goodyear is very, very big on that.
Yes, it's hot all over the valley, but Goodyear feels it just a little bit more. See, there's less shade, bigger homes, and fewer trees. And we regularly hear about $300 to $400 electric bills in June, July, and August, sometimes September. And if you have a pool or a 2-story home, budget even more. I mean, it's manageable, but not something you want to be surprised by.
Driving around Goodyear, some places are going to feel a little bit underdeveloped, and that's because that's just how most of the outskirts of Arizona is. A lot of places are underdeveloped. If you're moving out here, you guys, we are one of the last states in the nation, right, to be able to become a state in the US. So keep in mind, we are very new still, and there's so many more things coming. We say this in every single one of our videos. But yes, especially Southwest Goodyear, when you get into the Stray Mountain Ranch area and, south of the I-10, you're going to see a lot of farmlands, you're going to see a lot of fields, you're going to see a lot of warehouses coming up and stuff. But that's also a lot of great job opportunities for those of you moving here as well. Now, one of the biggest downfalls is the road construction. You have a lot of road construction all over the place. So if you guys were looking to move to Goodyear and have a clean, polished, finished look to the city and to the neighborhoods, you're probably, Goodyear's probably not the best area for you.
Now, a lot of people will say that Goodyear is just built for families, not singles or young professionals. So if you're 27, working remote, and want a walkable social lifestyle, it might feel just a little bit isolated. But on the flip side, if you're raising kids, want space, and value peace, it makes way more sense. Now, a question I've been getting a lot lately from people reaching out to us is Goodyear still affordable? And honestly, there's a lot to unpack there, and that's exactly what we're gonna be breaking down in our next video.